I guess today's live show is about behavior modeling, but I'm going to have to make it kind of quick because my cousin and these people that were supposed to be here at 11 to look at Casey arrived 2 hours early because they didn't know how long it took to drive. Someone needs to invent a game for that. So I just got to make this real quick, and then I got to run this dog out there. So. All right, you guys, I'm just going to make this really quick because my cousin just came over without calling. And these other people that were supposed to be here at 11 are out there right now. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. These people are out there. And then they're going to leave and go and come back and do all these things. So I said, let me just go get the dog out. I mean, I'm exasperated, you guys. Who just shows up at somebody's house without calling? And then my cousin's out there honking the horn. I can tell you, if you want to win me over, hi, Monica. Don't honk your horn at my gate. And don't just show up my house on Monday morning without calling me. And Lori, my lawn girl, she wants to come over too. Hi, Ram. How's everything going in India? I see that it's a lot of problems with the government, just like we've got here. That's why I can't even worry about all that. So all these people, I have to sometimes just get rid of people if they're too political or they're too vicious about attacking politicians and stuff, because it's like, God, if they're that vicious with attacking those people. Anyway, all right, but what I want you guys to think of is the behavior modeling, and I'm going to tell you this is a trend in dog training. It is the trend. There's something, and I posted that video. Ram, I hope you're in that group. I'm going to put you in there if you know. Anybody that's not in the little e-collar group. And I don't know, Mike can tell me where that's from. Maybe the UK. This woman that's some psychologist or something, they've developed something called Do As I Do dog training, which to me, they're actually dumbing the dogs down because, again, where are you going with this? But it is behavior modeling. And I don't want to get, these people after me as a bunch of cyber bullies, but they don't seem like that type. I think you can operate. I think you can actually do it on a deeper level than they're doing it on, I guess is what I'm trying to say, by using consciousness to help them understand what you want, because to have them modeling all of your behavior would be strange. You wouldn't want that, because then what? You know what I mean? How do we house train them if that's the, if they copy everything we do, then what? So the way to do it is you've got to get a platform. You've got to get a solid platform. And you've got to just, if the dog is not looking at you, there's a reason, you guys. There's a reason. And Ram, you could do it with these Great Danes too. Oh, and I'm getting that Great Dane in for training. That big Great Dane puppy that I trained is coming back in for training. And those dogs are so sensitive. They don't. Oh, Monica, you know about the behavior modeling or the Do As I Do? Oh, hi, Dick. How's Mishka? I just posted a video of Mishka not that long ago. But I'm just understanding, unless you can help the owners of these dogs understand that dogs are individuals open for suggestion and they are going to model your behavior, they're going to keep going like this every time the dog jumps on them, not understanding that the dog is modeling their behavior, So, and if you said, how do you get tuned into that? Obviously, you've got to use food. In pet dogs, this is what I want you guys to understand, why you can't use toys and why you shouldn't even approach that avenue. Because as soon as they do it at home, it's going to go south. Hey girl, I'm talking about the behavior modeling. I want you to look at that thing I just posted, the Do As I Do dog training. Honestly, they're dumbing those dogs down. The woman goes, stands on the thing, and turns around, When I see that, it makes me think these people have never been exposed to competitive dog sports. So, that's where you need to look to competitive dog sports for, inspiration, obviously. But, if you're not doing this behavior modeling, you're going to be left behind. And other people call it different things. But I call it behavior modeling because they're just modeling your behavior. So, they call it Do As I Do. Other people call it other things. But you've got to be tapping into that. If you're not doing that, you're going to be left behind. I promise you. because they, it all falls down to the micro movements and everything else. If you can get them looking at you and understanding that the sky is the limit, if you can get them to model one thing you do. If you said, these dogs don't model anything I do, then I would say, then that's not good. You've got to, hi, Shy. You've got to tap into that. So you've got to get them up on that platform, and you've got to get your hands, and you've got to stand perfectly still. And if you said, well, what if it does something and then I copy that? If that was all you could get them to do, I would start with that, because you can switch your timeline around. And that's what people forget about with dogs too. They want to have a very stringent timeline. We're going to mark the behavior, we're going to do all these things. And the reality of it is, you can move the timeline around. If you said, let's crash. If you said, now they completely made me lose my train of thought. Oh, okay. If you said to me, how do dogs see the world? I have come to believe they see it in two speeds, really fast and really slow. They don't see it in between. Things that are happening are either happening really fast or really slow. So they can kind of see things moving around. Everybody's moving around. Boom, there's a fast movement. They can see that. They're hardwired to see that. So you need to exploit that. And, that's what I do. A lot of my, turn, go the other way. Turn, go the other way. So get a platform. You guys build one. And I will tell you, the thing that I like about these people that do as I do, they seem to understand not to touch them. And that is the most frustrating thing to me, that people, okay, so now if we're going to go with the theory, they're modeling our behavior. If somebody says to me, a dog is jumping up and putting its paws all over my face, I would say, oh my God, that's terrible. Are you petting it on the head? So that's what you have to think of. I realize now why you don't want to touch them. I've got plenty of them that'll come. That dog Friday used to go up behind people and bounce off their back. So if you try to do anything physical with that dog, it begins to grapple you immediately. So that right there shows it thinks, any physical, is going to involve grappling on your part. So it's just grappling you back. So I'm going to try it. My cousin's here, so she's been out of town, and she just shows up without calling me. But my phone won't charge. It's barely charging, so I'm not going to be able to be live today. I'm going to have to actually shoot on a camera. Yeah, I'm going to have to shoot on a camera, and it's not even going to be live. It's ridiculous. I don't even want that. Hey, Sophia. Hey, girl. Anyway, that's what I want all of you to do. And Sophia, that's why when you had that, whatever it was, the cup of tea or whatever that you were holding out and the dog was jumping back and stuff, we got to get you a platform, girl, and we got to get you working on the behavior modeling, because in a way, it was kind of modeling your behavior. You know what I mean? You were kind of going like that with the tea, and it was kind of going, so you don't want that. You don't want any behavior where the dog is moving away from you, unless you're sending it away. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I've had plenty of them. I've had plenty of dogs that knew a game called, You Can't Catch Me. You're never going to win that one. So anyway, guys, I got to go. I got to go take this dog Casey out there and show these people that are 2 hours early. I told Laura, yes, we're going to work with that girl. I can probably, if you ever have time to do, I do like a little Facebook video thing. I can call you on Facebook. We can do like a little session. But all of you need to get some kind of platform. And if you said why, we're giving them a platform to perform, is basically what it is. That's what you guys have to think of. And you're saying to this dog, show me what you got. And it honestly, it is an epiphany for these dogs to understand. They actually understand me. I move, they move. If you're not doing any behavior modeling in your training, you guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, you're completely out of sync with the dog. Your timelines are completely different. And if you said, well, you can't be on the same timeline as everybody all the time. I know, but there's got to be intersections. There's got to be points where you are exactly running parallel. And that's the behavior modeling. And you see Shu, and she's deaf. So I think, she's probably, any deaf dogs are probably more prone to it just because they don't have the interference of any verbal and they're just judging you. That's why I tell you guys, please watch your videos without any sound. Oh, can Mishka come and stay with me? Oh, exciting news, you guys. My favorite giant schnauzer is coming to stay with me. Oh, Dick, yeah. Oh, no, in February. Oh, you'll have to remind me when it gets closer. I can't remember. I can barely get through today. I've got these people outside waiting at my gate. My cousin's probably outside on Facebook right now saying, why doesn't she get out here? Anyway, I got to get out there, you guys. But I'm going to do a couple videos, and I have to just shoot them on the camera unless this thing gets charged up. Then yes, but yes, Mishka is definitely going to come here, and we're going to get. I'll go live with Mishka, and I'll show you guys some of that behavior modeling. But that's what I want you guys to think of. I want you to get in your head. I want you to go get whatever dog, because it's exciting, you guys. It's exciting. If you said, what is it about this training that you're so? It's fun and exciting. Anybody will tell you that. Sharon will tell you that. Anybody. Yeah, the platform changes everything. Again, if somebody said to me, let me give you a platform to show your talents, I'd say, oh, don't they call that YouTube? you know. Oh, and I've still been getting the bullies on there. I want you guys to understand that. They're bullying me, but they don't understand I don't have my glasses on. But I can see they're writing things like this long. And what I say to these people, if you're going to, at the end of your life, say, I fought to make sure dogs were continued to be hit with stimulus, you're pretty bad. That's really, really sad. If the situation was reversed and I was the one saying, do the stimulus, don't do the pager, then I would be the bad person, but I'm not. So I'm not. That's why I proceed on and just don't have any emotion when these people, attack me and, tell me I don't know what I'm doing, because it doesn't just, I don't have any reaction to it, because it just isn't able to touch any kind of nerve or anything, I guess. But that's what I want you guys to think of. We're gonna get, even if you only had one behavior this dog could model, and even if it was just, any whatever small movements, then you guys need to do that, because once you open that door, that's the portal I fell in. Once you open that door, I can tell you, it's like the Wizard of Oz. Am I wrong, Cher? It's like the Wizard of Oz. And what people say, and this is, people say, when you're working with the dog, again, if you're not on the same timeline, I mean, at some points you're going to be, if you're kind of running parallel at certain times, maybe you're here, you're there, but you're at least running parallel with each other. You're not the individual that's just coming at the dog with all these corrections, and there's no, that's what I see now. That's why that doesn't work. I mean, if they're modeling your behavior and you're attacking them, it explains so many. Well, and what you need to understand, Sophia, is they don't understand the e-collar in the UK, because it's too new. It's too new. They don't have dog sports and stuff where people go and make money. Monica and I taught a whole class. Look at me, I can't even read. Oh, you taught a whole class to default down yesterday? Yay, the whole class was able to do it? Okay, so Monica, that's your friend, Monica? Okay, Monica, I'm sorry, I wasn't putting that together, that was the same Monica. All right, girl, I hope you did videos of that. Anyway, I'm going to go out there. I got to go out there right now, you guys, before these people leave. They were going to leave, but then who knows when they would come back, and then my whole day would be, so I'm going to go out there and try to get some work done, and I will see you guys when the phone gets charged. And I already had to order new charging cables. I already had to clean out the thing. It wasn't charging, and then it was just going dead, and I think I finally got it charging, but I'm afraid to move it because it might start charging again. So anyway, I'll be right back. Bye, guys.